It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Minnesota Vikings. All that and more coming up next.
U.S. Bank Stadium holds just under 70,000 spectators, and they've come out in full force for this one. A fantastic atmosphere here in Minneapolis. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, thrilled to be with you from the broadcast booth. And partner, before we get this thing started, what are you going to be watching?
Who gets off to a fast start? In horse racing terms, they talk about catching a flyer out of the gate. Who sets the pace and makes the other team chase?
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And he returns this to the 22. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Up the middle, Jones. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Offside, defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offside's easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
An inside give to Jones. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Running right, Jones. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Third down and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
To throw is Darnold. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And got his man complete. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, 62 yards. And the Vikings get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Well, Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings booming away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. So here the Falcons now as they get set for their opening possession. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the rookie from the University of Washington.
For every rookie prospect, there are always nerves involved in this moment. Running your team out to start a game. But there's a reason they brought him in. We're willing to make him their starter today. They believe he can overcome those nerves and lead his team to a victory. We saw him do it at the collegiate level and really make himself into a leader and someone you can envision doing the exact same thing here in the NFL.
2nd and 10. They'll throw with Penix. Forced out to his left. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Back to Robinson now on first down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Here's 2nd and 10. Robinson with another carry. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. 2nd and 9. In motion goes McLeod. On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage. And now 3rd and 11 coming up. Looking to throw, Penix. Here's a screen for Robinson. Yeah, boy, he had the marker square in his sights, but a good tackle's going to leave him about a yard or so short. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it with 4th down and 1. Patterson's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. Darnold. Steps away to his left. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll give him a new set of downs.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that 1st down pickup.
That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And this will be a Vikings 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. Play action. It's Darnold. That's down the field for Jefferson. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. They'll try the right side with Jones. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Darnold from the gun. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Call it a loss of 8 there, and it's going to lead to a 4th down. 4th and goal. And his kick is indeed good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the 2 teams here in the 1st half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And looking to throw, Penix. Dancing to his left. And he'll even avoid the contact in the end as he will finally slide to a halt. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. To the air, Penix being chased out left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Penix. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Shaquille Griffin with a pick.
And the Vikings are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said, 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
That would almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
He was covered by Aiden Ellis.
Here's Darnold.
And he's got this to Jefferson.
And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Darnold down to throw.
Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold.
This is caught by Addison.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And his kick is good. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our...
Well, time is of the essence. We breeze through halftime, and we are ready for the second half.
It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports.
And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback, and the third quarter will start from the 30.
And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Now Penix. Got a man, it's London.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
In motion goes McLeod. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Robinson up the middle.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix.
Caught out left side by Robinson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
In motion goes McLeod. They'll go play action here with Penix.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Fortunate to get that football back.
Falcons trailing here in the second half. Last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Here's Bradley Pinion now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Here's Powell on the return. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. The Vikings offense and Justin Jefferson set to take over once more. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. A beautiful spin and room to run. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. Faking the give, Darnold. Open man, he's got Jefferson across the formation. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. A play fake, and it's Darnold. He gets it to Addison. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Falcons.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 41-yard line. 41 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does? It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Completes this to Addison out left. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Jones. Diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. For the 4th quarter, we'll begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He'll look to throw. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 34 from Viking territory now. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 41. They'll drop to throw. Buying time to his left. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Robinson. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson, 33 yards. And the Falcons are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Riley Patterson now for the extra point. It's up, it's good. That'll make the scoreline 20-10. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it was capped off by a touchdown catch from Bijan Robinson. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Justin Jefferson and the rest of this offense, they've got their helmets back on, and they're ready for this next series. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
And the Vikings first down.
Addison will go in motion left. Off of play action, Darnold. That is incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
A give to Jones. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's 3rd and 7.
Back to throw, Darnold. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Mike Hughes came crashing in that time, got the sack. And here's Ryan Wright now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Here's Williams to return. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And it will be Falcon football. So all eyes on the Falcons. Down 20-10. 2:15 remaining. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. And that's going to be incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Man open is Robinson. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Falcons have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all of their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now Darnold. That is intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Jonathan Grenard in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Here's 2nd down. They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
protection a lot better, had time to survey the field, and still couldn't find an open receiver.
This pass is caught by London, but they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. They'll start this drive out on the ground. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. Instead of running, Darnold's going to throw this thing. Middle of the field to Jefferson. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Darnold. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Now it's Darnold. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Darnold now to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Viking 1st down, and that should be the one that gets him to the finish line. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. And that touchdown, Charles, with very little time remaining, boy, it just sucked any energy and momentum out of the other sideline.
Yeah, take an incredible comeback in the final minute to bring this one back to even. A great series there offensively. They saw an opportunity to slam the window shut, and they followed through.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Here's 1st and 10. And looking to throw, Penix. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. And Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect our home turf. They got that done in this one.
Exactly right. When you start a season, everyone's goal, win all of your home games, split your road games, and you're likely going to be in the playoffs. But when you win at home, boy, what a great feeling that is. You don't even mind if people are at your house when you get home after a win like that.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Vikings as we say so long from Minneapolis.